for all the political intrigue, this is first a human story. This young woman you're about to meet was so concerned that she might be actually chatting with a congressman that she says Weiner gave her some comfort saying, "You're not stalking me, I'm stalking you." Now, that's what she says. Now, in the end, they both wound up being exposed in more ways than one. This is the woman whose admission in this exclusive ABC News interview pushed Anthony Weiner to come clean.
He said, "I'm an open book, maybe too open."
26-year-old Meagan Broussard. Was Meagan Broussard one of the women?
Meagan Broussard was one of the women.
It began in April when Broussard saw this internet clip of Congressman Anthony Weiner giving a speech.
I like to see someone who actually stood for something and was passionate about something.
So she wrote on his Facebook page, "Hot." What happens next?
He sent me a friend request the same day.
An invitation to start communicating via Facebook.
I just thought, that's weird.
What does he say?
Just asking about Texas, that sort of thing. I mean, just joking back and forth.
How often do you talk?
We talked, he would instant message me every day.
How personal did it get?
With me, not very personal. Him, he was very personal with his own business.
Within how many days is it more kind of romantic?
3 days, 4 days.
And what are you thinking during this?
I didn't think it was him. I thought for sure, why would someone, in that position be doing this?
So do you ask for proof?
I actually asked him to take a picture of himself with a piece of paper and write me on it so that I would know.
She says within minutes, she received this photo. It becomes a little bit of a flirtation though, right? It was just internet kind of chitty chat.
Yeah, it was
stuff.
nothing like a relationship, nothing like that whatsoever. It was just like, hey, I think you're hot, okay.
And you send him some photos too, right?
They weren't scantily, they weren't, bad pictures. But yeah, he sent me some of his own.
How did this picture come to be sent?
He just sent that one day.
And what did you think when you got this?
I was like, wow, because I could see the background. Anybody can zoom into that. It's not that hard.
In the background, pictures of Weiner's wife and President Clinton. Later, she would receive a photo of a man's exposed private parts. When you got that photo, what did you think?
I just thought it was risky, real risky.
How much of it was sex talk?
He would attempt all the time.
Now, fair point, you didn't tell him to beat it, right?
No. But I was iffy. I just didn't understand why he wanted to talk to me so much. And even in our exchanges, I did say, like, why are you so open? Things of that nature. So it wasn't like I was chasing him at all. She says they spoke on the phone only once, their online relationship continuing until just last week. Broussard says she's coming forward now to get her story out on her own terms, saying a friend put her in touch with conservative blogger Andrew Breitbart, who shared her identity with ABC News. Is this about politics for you? No.
You think he should resign? Do you want him to?
No, I don't care.
Do you think he's a bad guy?
No, I don't think he's a bad guy. I just think he's got issues, just like everybody else.
It is something to hear her talk and the things that she had to say. Many think, are there going to be other women that come forward? And if they do, what does that mean?
I think given the scope of it right now, if more women come forward, it doesn't matter unless they show some signs of illegality. That could take this to a different level. You do have to give Congressman Weiner credit, I think, for diving on the entire grenade yesterday. He said, this is all my fault. I don't blame anybody else. There are pictures. For him to answer the direct question about Meagan Broussard yesterday and saying she's one of the women, there was a lot of disclosure there.
Because you asked him specifically about
We had to protect her credibility.
And also, he said he was not going to dispute anything that some woman coming forward is saying.
Remains to be seen.
Yeah, it does. That it does. All right, Chris, thanks so much.